welcome to a new video. Today I'll be showing you how to look at the end game screen if you really want to improve that much. So this is a game I will be uploading in a bit, I hope. I don't know which I'll be uploading faster, but yeah, there's actually a lot of things you can learn from the end game screen, and that's mainly because of the graphs or the grid, whatever you'd like to prefer, like there. Anyway, so yeah, you can look obviously by your stats. Um, if you do like a lot of damage, that's good if you're a damage dealer. Actually, damage done is always good. Damage done to champions is like the best, because if I change this, you can see Evelyn did most instead of Talon, which is because Evelyn was jungler and she did more damage because she did all the damage to the creeps in her jungle instead of like lost hitting, because lost hitting doesn't do that much damage. Um, so always look at the damage dealt to champions, which is the most important thing, obviously. Then let's see, healing done. If you're a support character, it's really important. You can't see, like, if you're like a champion that doesn't really have a heal and you're a support, obviously you can't check about that. But as you can see, Tarek did most healing, which made him okay because that way he healed that much. If you don't use your heal that much and you're a support, you're like doing less of a job as a support, so that's good. Damage taken, as you can see, I took less, like the least damage of my whole team, which is the best. I, as a damage dealer, like I was Ash, so obviously I wouldn't be wanting to take the damage. Actually, our tanks did the worst job because Talon got most damage. It actually should be that Shen or Leona should take most damage. So that way you can like check if you're a tank. Like if you didn't took that much damage, it's obviously like, yeah, so that. But it could be that like if you're the jungler you take a lot of damage as well. So I don't know if that counts as well because it doesn't say damage taken from champions or something. So then that's obviously it's best to not die that much. I actually had 2 deaths, which was good because we didn't want win early game. Anyway, then as a support, assists are always the best. So as you can see, neither of the supports did the best job because as a support you don't want to get kills, you want to get assists. So Shen actually got most assists, so he did best job of supporting. Champion kills is obviously good if you have the damage roll. If you have the support roll, you shouldn't be taking them. So yeah, like if you on accident take a kill or it's a kill secure, it doesn't really matter though. So that is that, and there's a lot of things you can look at. Actually, turrets and inhibitors, it's not really that important because you could just have on accident a lost hit on a turret. I actually have more like all of it, the inhibs and turrets. I didn't know, but it's good. It says I did my damage roll, but if a support got it doesn't mean he did a lot of damage. So minion slaying is also very important. You can compare your CS to their CS. As you can see, my CS wasn't that good. It was mainly because I got zoned a lot. But there's one thing, and that is, as you can see, Evelyn doesn't have a lot of like a lot of minions, even though she had a lot of creep score. That's because neutral monsters count as well. As you can see, I also had like in the 30 of mobs killed in the jungle, so that's as well good. Time spent that is kind of the same as deaths, but the later you go into the game, the worst your deaths are. So that way you can count this. As you can see, I didn't spend that much time dead because my deaths were mostly early game. Champion level, obviously if you are really under leveled and it was a fast game, you can check if it was really bad. Mostly you don't want more S3 levels. I think 3 or 2 like difference. Crit strike, it doesn't say that much because it doesn't say that you did the most damage, because let's see, if for example Blue Azrael doesn't crit, but he could do a lot of damage, so it doesn't say that much. It's more like, oh hey, I got more crit than you, like that. But it's also very lucky to have a high crit. So yeah, that's kind of the things you can look at. And also multi-kill, obviously, if you have, but yeah, and a killing spree as well. I had a 10 killing spree. I was legendary. It was funny. But also there's like one or the stuff with the teams. For example, you can look up their profile later, but especially like in your friends, you can see the recently played. And for example, if someone did like a crap ton of damage to you and you don't know why, it's kind of handy to check out their profile and look what masteries and runes they use, so you can maybe use that. Also, you can honor the people you think were good. If my team plays well, I just honor them all because I'm a nice person. If someone raged, like for example, this dude said I have to report, then just report them. I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm not sure, but if your teammates rage, you can report them, or you could also ignore them. Let's see, like this one. So yeah, you don't, like in the future, for example, if you get in the game with them, you don't know if they're raging because you ignored them. So that's good. I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I was like, I want to help you guys, so I could just show you guys this. Don't mind the cam. I was like, let's try and see if we get more viewers, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, could you please like, if you have any suggestions of videos, could you then post it in the comments, or if you have any tips for me, post in the comments. And also, obviously, if you want to see more, then you can also just subscribe. So I hope I see you guys later. Goodbye.